American muscle cars have been speeding through the quarter mile for decades, from the 1960s to today. Let's take a look at the fastest muscle cars that have left their mark on the racetrack. Number 15, 1973, Pontiac Firebird Formula 4 55SD. During the early 1970s, muscle cars began to lose their edge. Tougher emission rules and rising gas prices forced automakers to tone down performance. Speed took a back seat to fuel efficiency, and it seemed like the golden era of fast street cars was ending. Most believed muscle cars were done for. Against all odds, Pontiac refused to give in. In a bold move, they created a groundbreaking version of their Firebird, called the Super Duty 455. It wasn't just a rebranded model. This machine stunned the industry with its raw power and became a symbol of defiance during a time of decline. By the numbers, the 1973 Firebird Trans Am SD 455 delivered incredible performance. It rocketed from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 5.5 seconds and completed the quarter mile in just 13.8 seconds. These stats made it one of the fastest cars of the decade, despite being mostly overlooked today. What set it apart was its engine. The SD455 wasn't just large, it was engineered with premium parts, reinforced internals, and produced 310 horsepower. Amazingly, it passed emissions testing by being part of the standard 455 engine family, avoiding extended certification. On February 7, 1973, a California test run proved its strength. Weighing 3,854 pounds and equipped with an automatic transmission, it outperformed elite cars like the Chevrolet Corvette 454, Porsche 911, and Jaguar FIV 12. Thanks to a few passionate Pontiac engineers, Herb Adams, Tom Nell, and Skip McCulley, the Firebird SD 455 roared to life. Their vision gave muscle car fans one final thrill when speed was fading fast. Number 14, 1970, Oldsmobile 442W30. At the height of the muscle car era, the 1970 Oldsmobile 442W30 emerged as a true standout. It represented the pinnacle of Oldsmobile's dedication to performance, refined over years of engineering and track testing. The W30 edition came armed with a 455 cubic inch V8 engine, larger, smarter, and stronger than its predecessors. With 370 horsepower and monstrous torque, it delivered jaw-dropping acceleration that few could rival. To make that power count where it mattered, Oldsmobile made smart design moves. The brand focused on reducing weight by using lighter materials throughout. The hood was crafted from fiberglass, cutting 18 pounds compared to steel. Other weight-saving parts like the aluminum intake, manifold, and differential carrier enhanced performance further. Paired with either a fine-tuned 4-speed manual or a turbo-hydromatic transmission, the car became a beast on both the road and the strip. When it came to speed, the 442W30 did not hold back. It launched from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.7 seconds, an impressive feat for a full-sized muscle car. Its quarter-mile time of 14.2 seconds at 100 miles per hour placed it among the fastest of its time, proving that brawn and precision could go hand in hand. Beyond sheer speed, the W30 package added advanced performance upgrades like front disc brakes, sway bars, and performance tires. Only 1,542 units with automatic transmissions were built, making it a rare gem. Even today, the 1970 Oldsmobile 442W30 stands tall as a perfect fusion of brute force, road handling, and timeless muscle car prestige. Number 13, 1970, Mercury Cyclone Spoiler 429 CJ. When most gearheads talk about fast American cars from the 1970s, Ford takes the spotlight. Names like Mustang and Torino dominate the conversation. But what often gets overlooked is that Mercury, Ford's sister brand, had a beast of its own. The 1970 Mercury Cyclone spoiler packed serious power and came dangerously close to legendary status, even if history didn't give it the credit it deserved. Unlike many spin-offs, the Cyclone spoiler wasn't just a rebadged Ford. It had a bold, aerodynamic design, riding on the Cyclone GT platform, and came loaded with high-performance hardware. In fact, it out-equipped even the famed Torino Cobra, earning its place as one of the decade's hidden speed champions. Under its sculpted hood, the spoiler came standard with a 429 cubic inch V8 engine, pumping out 370 horsepower. While this engine was optional in the Torino, Mercury gave it to every spoiler buyer. A 4-speed manual and a 3.5-to-1 rear axle made it quick off the line and fierce on the highway. For those craving more, the drag pack upgrade took output to 375 horsepower by beefing up internals. Optional axle ratios, 3.91-to-1 or 4.30-to-1 with a Detroit locker, improved traction under hard acceleration. Drivers could also opt for a 3-speed automatic if manual shifting wasn't their style. Performance figures impressed, with a 0 to 60 mile/hour sprint in 6.2 seconds and a quarter-mile run in 14.1 seconds at 100 miles per hour. At 209.9 inches long and heavier than the Torino by 100 pounds, the spoiler still moved with stunning force, proving big muscle could fly. Number 12-1991 GMC Cyclone. At first glance, the 1991 GMC Cyclone looked like a basic compact pickup, but under its simple exterior was a machine built for performance. Powering this small truck was a 262 cubic inch turbocharged V6 engine that cranked out 280 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque, numbers that redefined what a pickup could be. More impressively, though, the Cyclone didn't just rely on brute force. It featured an all-wheel drive system that sent torque to all 4 wheels, eliminating wheel spin and delivering blistering launches. The result? A 0 to 60 miles/hour time of under 5 seconds, making it faster than most sports cars of the early 1990s. Quarter-mile times told the same story. The Cyclone covered the quarter mile in just 13.4 seconds, outpacing many muscle cars with much larger V8 engines. And it wasn't just about straight-line speed. GMC gave it sharp handling to match its pace. To keep it grounded, the Cyclone came with a sport-tuned suspension lowered from the standard Sonoma. It included Bilstein gas shocks, wide tires, and aluminum wheels for added grip. Its 4-wheel anti-lock braking system, rare for trucks at the time, offered strong control even though the rear brakes were drums. Visually, it impressed me as well. Dressed only in black with red Cyclone badges, matte trim, and a tonneau cover, it looked like no other truck. Inside, it had bucket seats, a leather-wrapped steering wheel, air conditioning, and a turbo boost gauge to remind you of the power on tap. In the end, the 1991 GMC Cyclone wasn't just quick, it was a true muscle machine disguised as a truck, leaving jaws dropped at every drag strip. Number 11. 1993 Dodge Viper RT/10. Right from the start, the 1993 Dodge Viper RT/10 turned heads as one of the most iconic muscle cars of its time. Known for its untamed performance, this machine was built around a massive 488 cubic inch V10 engine. That powerhouse delivered raw muscle, launching the Viper from 0 to 60 miles/hour in just 4.3 seconds, an astonishing feat for any early 90s car. Beyond initial acceleration, the Viper absolutely dominated the quarter mile. It ripped through the strip in only 12.8 seconds, crossing the line at 109 miles/hour. These numbers weren't just about brute force, they reflected Dodge's commitment to precision engineering. the Viper was proof that combining power with smart design could produce something truly legendary. Handling was equally thrilling. The 6-speed manual gearbox shifted with crisp accuracy, while the steering provided sharp, responsive feedback. Though the braking system lacked some of the polish seen in modern cars, its stopping power was strong enough to tame the beast when speed needed controlling. In terms of design, the Viper embraced simplicity over luxury. Its no-frills interior, basic dashboard, and signature side exit exhausts all added to its aggressive charm. The deep, thunderous growl of its pipes matched the wild spirit under the hood, creating a driving experience that was all about adrenaline. In the end, the 1993 Dodge Viper RT/10 wasn't just another fast car, it was an all-out performance icon. With blistering acceleration, quarter-mile domination, and raw driving feel, the Viper earned its place as a true American muscle legend. Number 10. 1999 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am WS6. At the heart of the 1999 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am WS6 is a true muscle car spirit. Powered by a 350 cubic inch V8 engine, it delivers serious horsepower and torque. Paired with a 6-speed manual transmission, the WS6 gives drivers full control and a thrilling connection to the road. This powerhouse rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.6 seconds, a blazing fast time for the late 1990s. When it comes to quarter-mile performance, the WS6 doesn't disappoint. It blasts down the strip in 13.9 seconds, thanks to a finely tuned blend of muscle and precision engineering. The secret lies in its WS6 Ram Air performance and handling package, which enhances suspension and cornering stability, allowing the car to stay confident at high speeds. Equally impressive are its performance-enhancing features. Functional hood scoops and a Ram Air induction system force cool air into the engine, boosting both speed and efficiency. Combined with a custom fabricated exhaust and high-performance brakes, this Firebird sounds aggressive and stops, as well as it accelerates. To add to the thrill, the Trans Am WS6 offers T-top roof panels, bringing open-air excitement to a true driver's machine. The limited slip differential and advanced suspension setup keep it planted during hard launches and tight turns, delivering a balance of grip and performance few cars of its time could rival. Ultimately, the 1999 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am WS6 stands out as a quarter-mile killer. Blending American muscle with modern handling proved that even in the late 90s, Pontiac could still deliver a world-class muscle car experience. Number 9. 1996 Dodge Viper GTS. Right out front, the 1996 Dodge Viper GTS announces itself as a performance icon. Beneath its bold curves lies a 10-cylinder engine built for serious speed. With a 0 to 60 mile/hour sprint of just 4.0 seconds, this Viper matches the acceleration of top-tier sports cars from its era. That kind of launch capability instantly secured its place among the fastest muscle cars of the 90s. Diving into quarter-mile performance, the Viper GTS truly shines. It charges through the quarter-mile in just 12.3 seconds, reaching 115 miles per hour by the finish. That remarkable time is thanks to a refined combination of raw power, reduced weight, and improved suspension. By using lightweight materials and a stiffer frame, Dodge gave the GTS better performance than the earlier RT/10 Roadster. Looking beyond acceleration, the Viper GTS also boasts an impressive top speed of 177 miles per hour. Whether tearing up a drag strip or cruising open roads, its speed is both thrilling and relentless. The updated suspension system and cast aluminum control arms deliver sharper handling, letting drivers push the limits while maintaining confidence and control. When it comes to real-world handling, the the Viper GTS doesn't shy away from tough conditions. With tuned suspension geometry, softer shocks, and a balanced setup, the car glides smoother than its predecessor. While a hint of understeer exists, it's easily tamed with throttle adjustments, giving experienced drivers an edge in dynamic situations. With brutal acceleration, stunning top-end speed, and race-bred handling, this muscle car delivers a raw, unforgettable driving experience that still commands respect today. Number 8. 1986 Buick Regal T-Type. Surprising everyone at launch, the 1986 Buick Regal T-Type roared onto the muscle car scene and flipped expectations. Far from a typical luxury coupe, it shattered speed records, claiming the crown as the fastest production car in America. Beating out titans like the Mustang GT and Corvette, it packed a turbocharged 231 cubic inch V6, delivering 235 horsepower and 330 pound-feet of torque. From 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.85 seconds, with a top speed of 136 miles per hour, it was a quiet-looking storm. Technically speaking, Buick didn't hold back. The 1986 model introduced a game-changing intercooler, which boosted power output by 18% and torque by 10% compared to the previous year. This wasn't just about raw force, it was about brains too. The intercooler dropped intake temperatures by up to 125 degrees, making the engine breathe better and run cooler. The result? Sustainable high performance without risking engine fatigue. Buick had turned clever engineering into neck-snapping acceleration. When it hit the strip, the Regal T-Type delivered numbers that stunned muscle car purists. It flew through the quarter mile in 14.3 seconds, hitting nearly 100 miles per hour at the line. This wasn't just fast for a V6, it was fast, period. The electronic fuel control system worked flawlessly with the turbo to deliver clean, relentless speed every time. Buick's approach was different, and it worked. Comfort didn't take a back seat. Despite its blistering speed, the Regal T-Type didn't forget its luxury roots. Inside, it offered plush seating, refined materials, and a composed ride, without sacrificing any adrenaline. A sophisticated ignition setup and advanced electronics made sure the experience stayed smooth and steady, even as the speedometer climbed. Number 7. 1989 Pontiac 20th Anniversary Trans Am Turbo. The 20th anniversary, Pontiac Trans Am Turbo proved it meant business. With a blistering top speed of 153 miles per hour, this special edition machine rocketed from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.5 seconds. It tore through the quarter mile in 13.4 seconds, crossing the line at 101 miles per hour. Figures that placed it among the quickest muscle cars of the late 80s. It wasn't just a celebration model, it was a missile dressed as a Trans Am. Under the hood lurked a turbocharged 231 cubic inch V6, the same displacement found in the Grand National, but tuned for the Pontiac experience. This engine delivered 245 horsepower and a beastly 360 pound-feet of torque, making it more than capable of laying down rubber. With a 4-speed automatic transmission, shifts came rapid and seamless. The result? Brutal acceleration that didn't require fancy launch control, just stomp the gas and hang on. Unlike its Buick cousin, the Trans Am Turbo added Pontiac-specific tuning to maximize both power and longevity. Engineering tweaks gave it a distinct personality, meaner, sharper, and built for sustained performance. Despite its shared roots with the Grand National, this version felt more refined in its chaos, like a muscle car that had spent some time finishing school. On the road or strip, the Trans Am Turbo delivered a sensory overload. Its turbo spooled with urgency, its exhaust snarled with purpose, and its chassis stayed planted under serious stress. It was part brute force, part mechanical finesse, and completely unforgettable in the golden age of 80s speed machines. Number 6. 1984 Ford RS 200. The Ford RS 200 makes its mark with an impressive top speed of 158 miles per hour. It can hit 60 miles per hour in just 4 seconds and nails the quarter mile in 13.8 seconds, making it a true contender even by modern standards. Its raw performance and precision put it firmly in the fast lane. Under the hood, this machine pushes 247 horsepower, a figure that might seem modest, but is more than enough given its lightweight design. Built from nearly 3,000 parts, with 900 sourced from regular street Fords, the RS 200's race-inspired engineering made it a force to be reckoned with. It was a true performance car at heart, with everything built to ensure speed. On the road, its suspension system shone with double wishbones and telescopic dampers at both ends, combined with adjustable tow control at the rear. These details gave it exceptional stability and handling, allowing for tight cornering and quick acceleration even at high speeds. The Ford RS 200 truly showed the power of efficient, lightweight design. Number 5. 1966 Shelby Cobra 427. Next up, Carroll Shelby was an incredible driver, known for his success in racing. He won 3 national championships and set many records, including winning 19 consecutive races. Shelby's career began in the 1950s, and he was even named Sports Car Driver of the Year in 1956 by Sports Car Illustrated. Next up, Shelby was born in Leesburg, Texas in 1912. He had a busy life before racing, including working with trucks, oil fields, and even chicken farms. One funny story about him is that he almost missed a race because he was vaccinating his chickens. He showed up in striped overalls but still won the race, becoming famous for his unique outfit. Soon after, Shelby caught the attention of John Wyer, who helped him join the Aston Martin team. By 1958, Shelby won Le Mans and set a race record. However, in 1962, a heart condition forced him to retire from racing at the age of 37. Then in 1961, Shelby became the Goodyear Racing Tire Distributor and formed a racing school. This gave him the chance to follow his dream of building his own car, leading to the creation of the Shelby Cobra. The Cobra had a 427 cubic inch V8 engine, offering 500 horsepower, and could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds. Finally, the Cobra could reach a top speed of 165 miles per hour and complete a quarter mile in just 12.6 seconds, proving its power on the track. Number 4. 1968 Dodge Dart HEMI 426. In 1967, Dodge introduced the Hemi-powered Dart, a car built to dominate drag racing. It was designed to compete in the Class B Superstock races with the goal of reaching over 130 miles per hour in under 11 seconds during the quarter mile. This Dart featured a Hemi 426 engine that could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds, a performance that impressed many racing enthusiasts. To begin with, Dodge focused on keeping the Dart light and fast. They used fiberglass fenders, a scoop hood, and lightweight doors and glass to reduce weight. Special racing features like heavy-duty shocks, a powerful radiator, and a stronger rear axle made the Dart ready for the track. All these upgrades helped the car perform at its best during intense drag races. As a result, the Dart's performance was exceptional. It completed the quarter mile in just 12.9 seconds, making it one of the quickest cars of its time. Despite its power, it wasn't a car for everyday driving. The Dart was built for racing, and it wasn't street legal, making it even more special for racing fans. Later on, the Dart's fame grew, and it became known as one of the most powerful muscle cars from the 1960s. People still talk about its speed and its place in racing history today. This Dart wasn't just about speed, It was about making a statement on the track and dominating the competition. Number 3, 2003 SVT Cobra Terminator. Back in 2003, Ford released the legendary 2003 to 2004 SVT Terminator Cobra Mustang, and it quickly became one of the fastest cars around. The car had a powerful 4.6-liter V8 engine with a supercharger, which helped it produce around 390 horsepower. Thanks to this, the Terminator Cobra could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds, a time that made it stand out among its competitors. Additionally, the Terminator Cobra was built to perform in every way. It could race down the quarter mile in just 12.9 seconds at 111 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest muscle cars of its time. With a top speed of 155 miles per hour, this Mustang was not only fast, but also handled well, thanks to its independent rear suspension, IRS, and Bilstein shocks. It was built for both straight-line speed and sharp corners. Also, the Terminator Cobra had unique features that set it apart from other Mustangs. It had a distinct front fascia, special SVT wheels, and Cobra emblems on the brakes and seats. Even the hood had dual reverse vents, which were a clear sign of its high-performance engine. People could hear the supercharger whine before they even saw the car, making it known that the Terminator was a serious performance machine. Moreover, the Terminator Cobra was not only fast, but also affordable. Compared to other high-performance cars like the Corvette Z06, it offered more power for a much lower price. The Terminator was a true powerhouse, offering incredible speed, handling, and value all in one package. Number 2, 2006 Dodge Charger SRT8. Well, the Dodge Charger SRT8 looks like a car made for people who love fast cars. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.0 seconds, which is super quick. The engine is powerful, with a 6.1-liter Hemi 5.8, producing 425 horsepower. Its top speed reaches 165 miles per hour, so it's definitely a fast car. Next, the Charger SRT8 isn't just about straight-line speed. It can also race down the quarter mile in 13.1 seconds. This is really fast for a muscle car, making it stand out from the competition. The car's handling is impressive too, thanks to its upgraded suspension system and Brembo brakes. Whether you're on a smooth road or bumpy country roads, the Charger feels stable and fun to drive. Moreover, the Charger SRT8 has a sporty look that catches everyone's eye. It has big 20-inch rims, which show off its massive brake rotors and bright red Brembo calipers. The front grille is bold, and the car's design looks tough. Even the exhaust has a deep roar that reminds you of classic muscle cars from the past. On the inside, the Charger SRT8 is filled with high-tech features. It has a great stereo system, a GPS, and leather seats. The seats hold you in place while driving fast, which is important for comfort and safety. While the interior isn't too fancy, it's perfect for a muscle car that's all about speed and performance. Number 1. 2015 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. The 2015 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat is a beast. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.6 seconds. That's super fast. The Hellcat's 707 horsepower engine gives it all the power it needs to race. The car's top speed is 199 miles per hour, and it can finish a quarter mile in 11.7 seconds at 126 miles per hour. Next, the Hellcat isn't just fast on straight roads. It can also handle turns better than you might think. Its big, heavy body moves through curves with control thanks to its wide track and long wheelbase. It's not perfect, but for a muscle car, it's impressive. Additionally, the car is incredibly loud. When you press the gas, you hear the engine roar and the supercharger scream. It's like a car from another era, making sure everyone knows it's here to perform. Finally, the Hellcat isn't the only fast muscle car. It's different from others, like the Camaro Z/28. The Hellcat's all about power and fun, and it gives a whole new meaning to the word muscle car. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.